20 years from now you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So, throw off the bowlines. Sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails. Explore. Dream. Discover. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. With courage you will dare to take risks, have the strength to be compassionate, and the wisdom to be humble. Courage is the foundation of integrity. Give every day the chance to become the most beautiful of your life. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. What is the most rigorous law of our being? Growth. I was seldom able to see an opportunity until it had ceased to be one. A lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is putting on its shoes. Always do what is right. It will gratify half of mankind and astound the other. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. It is noble to teach oneself, but still nobler to teach others, and less trouble. Do the right thing. It will gratify some people and astonish the rest. There is no unhappiness like the misery of sighting land, and work, again after a cheerful, careless voyage. Travel is fatal to prejudice, bigotry, and narrow-mindedness, and many of our people need it sorely on these accounts. Broad, wholesome, charitable views of men and things cannot be acquired by vegetating in one little corner of the earth all one's lifetime. Take the universe as a whole, and it is a very clever conception and quite competently carried out, but I don't think much of this globe is a work of art. It would have been better to take more time to it and do it right, it seems to me, than to rush it through, helter-skelter, in 6 days, just for reputation. I have found out there ain't no surer way to find out whether you like people or hate them than to travel with them. It liberates the vandal to travel. You never saw a bigoted, opinionated, stubborn, narrow-minded, self-conceited, almighty mean man in your life, but he had stuck in one place since he was born and thought God made the world in dyspepsia and bile for his especial comfort and satisfaction. Funny Mark Twain quotes, "Life is short, break the rules. Forgive quickly, kiss slowly. Love truly. Laugh uncontrollably and never regret anything that makes you smile. Never refuse to do a kindness unless the act would work great injury to yourself, and never refuse to take a drink, under any circumstances. The funniest things are the forbidden. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience, this is the ideal life." Classic, a book which people praise and don't read. I was gratified to be able to answer promptly, and I did. I said I didn't know. Wrinkles should merely indicate where the smiles have been. When we remember we are all mad, the mysteries disappear and life stands explained. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you, too, can become great. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. Everyone is a moon, and has a dark side which he never shows to anybody. Clothes make the man. Naked people have little or no influence on society. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience, this is the ideal life. Never put off till tomorrow what may be done day after tomorrow just as well. I do not fear death. I had been dead for billions and billions of years before I was born, and had not suffered the slightest inconvenience from it. What do we call love, hate, charity, revenge, humanity, forgiveness? Different results of the master impulse, the necessity of securing one's self-approval. Give every day the chance to become the most beautiful day of your life. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to reform, or pause and reflect. If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you read the newspaper, you're misinformed. It is noble to teach oneself, but still nobler to teach others, and less trouble. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. Classic - a book which people praise and don't read. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. In a good bookroom you feel in some mysterious way that you are absorbing the wisdom contained in all the books through your skin, without even opening them. Books are for people who wish they were somewhere else. Education, the path from cocky ignorance to miserable uncertainty. I was educated once, it took me years to get over it. A person who won't read has no advantage over one who can't read. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. Wrinkles should merely indicate where the smiles have been. The trouble is not in dying for a friend, but in finding a friend worth dying for. The worst loneliness is to not be comfortable with yourself. Life is short, break the rules. Forgive quickly, kiss slowly. Love truly. Laugh uncontrollably and never regret anything that makes you smile. When you fish for love, bait with your heart, not your brain. Love is not a product of reasonings and statistics. It just comes none knows whence and cannot explain itself. If you want love in abundance in your life, give it away. You can't reason with your heart, it has its own laws, and thumps about things which the intellect scorns. Man will do many things to get himself loved, he will do all things to get himself envied. Don't wake up a woman in love. Let her dream, so that she does not weep when she returns to her bitter reality. Don't wake up a woman in love. Let her dream, so that she does not weep when she returns to her bitter reality. A lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is putting on its shoes. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. The best of all the lost arts is honesty. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities, truth isn't. A clear conscience is the sure sign of a bad memory. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. The best way to cheer yourself is to try to cheer someone else up. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, then success is sure. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the